going on, everybody? I am happy because I got a lot of things fixed. You'll see those videos popping up. We'll have a new playlist called my microphone. I need to adjust my microphone. We have a new playlist. I think I'm going to call it like LSPDFR help or something like that. When I figure out or do the research and get things fixed, I'll document it, just because I mean I'm doing all the work, right? I'm going through all these discords and hanging out and being a fly on the wall and asking questions and whatnot. It's a lot. It takes a lot of time. So it's like, if you don't have to do that because I did it already, and you can just watch a video that I make, that makes me feel better. And I'm kind of like providing a service to you guys. Not only you get to watch me like play the game, but you get to see like what it takes to get the game installed and running smoothly, so you can avoid mistakes and whatnot. But we're rolling in the Jeep Trackhawk. We got a matte red paint job on it, and we are running a gang task force for the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Yeah, so it's LSSD, Los Santos Sheriff's Department. So the things that I got fixed, I got the ambient event, this ambient suspect thing fixed. I got, what else did I get fixed? I got the speed radar installed. I got that fixed. There was an issue with adjusting the speed up and down. Got that fixed. What else did we fix? Oh, we fixed the EUP menu, where it was like popping up the menu whenever I would get into like a gunfight, and I ended up figuring out that it was actually the left thumbstick. There was a key binding that will pop up the menu if you hit the left thumbstick in, which is freaking stupid, because whenever you're in a gunfight or you get excited and you have a PlayStation 4 controller in your hand, you're gonna like by default click that button. I do it all the time. I don't know if other people do, but I do it all the time. So having a menu key binding on that button makes no sense. But I don't know. The problem that I currently have, that I think is a big problem, that I really need to work on getting fixed, is the placement on the controller for the start pursuit or start traffic stop. Not pursuit, but start traffic stop. I'm having trouble with like initiating and canceling traffic stops. I don't know why. I just am. And we got a motorcycle. We got a guy coming out of Davis on a motorcycle here. I think we're gonna go ahead and do a traffic stop on this guy. All right, he's gonna go through the yellow. So are we. He's riding a bike. He doesn't, and he just blew a red light. So we're just racking up. So to initiate the traffic stop, I have to hit and he just fell off his bike. So that's awesome. Wow. Confused and disoriented. So we're gonna blip him, or at least attempt to blip him. So this guy's just not acting right. He might be intoxicated. What the? Oh man, we got vehicular manslaughter over here. That dude is just gonna have to take the L. We gotta stop this person. They're tripping. They were at the scene. They were the car that backed up when we first noticed the motorcycle. Maybe they're just mad at motorcyclists. They're like one of those people that hate motorcyclists and they like run them over. Like what happened to Alan West, probably. No. Okay, good. So if I hit it again, it cancels it. But I still want that button moved. I don't like the button there. And I want the pursuit button on the controller too. That would be so smooth if I could get the pursuit button and the traffic stop start and finish on the same button.
We have a 148 in Davis.
Oh. Yeah, it's just not behaving correctly. It's not giving me pursuit menu. So, I don't know what's up with that. It did give me a pursuit menu, but then it just like, no, it doesn't give me a pursuit menu. And I don't know why.
Watch out!
This is so dangerous for the community. There's no blip. That's another problem. Since I'm doing my updates of the Bajoji plugins. Oh no, we've got a lot of weird stuff going on with like blipping on vehicles and things like that. It could be from the automatic license plate reader. It could be from because we added that. And this is ridiculous. And I can't get. Can I get code?
Assistance needed in Pillbox Hill.
Will they do anything?
Copy, this is Adam 6, on our way.
Get out of the car, man. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Do not back up. I will shoot you. Get out. Out of the car, man.
Make me use it.
Yep. This dude thinks this is a game. It's not. What is happening?
Hold it!
There we go. It was being weird.
Hey there.
Let's grab him and get him out of the road. Being goofy. Alright. So we'll get him out of the road. Release him. We will stop traffic.
Hey, Mike. What's
move this vehicle. We'll move my vehicle. I'm just practicing cleaning up scenes. There's nothing. Just like how to deal with different situations, like best practices. Need to learn that. Alright, so we're gonna ask this guy to get back in his car and get out of here.
Consider this a warning. Shit!
So he should be able to just leave now. There we go.
Enough of this!
Get him out of the street. Then we can do things like. So I think that's the goal. I think your best bet is to clear scene, get traffic flowing again, if possible. If you can't, bag of fertilizer, several cans of spray paint, baseball bat. If you can't, then I think your best course of action would be to get the players off of the scene, like I did before. I think I did in another video where we were on the highway. It just wasn't safe, so I grabbed the suspects and I actually drove them off of the highway to like a better staging area and let the scene get cleaned up. So I think that will be our best bet. But yeah, in this video, I mean, we're just kind of just talking and playing through things, discussing how we're going to do our videos in the future. There's some weirdness with checking plates, and I have two different options as far as checking plates. I can use Stop the Ped. The new version allows us to do this, or I can continue to use Smart Radio, but the shortcut for my controller that I have is X is the modifier key and to the right. So X to the right, but that makes me climb up on the car. It's freaking stupid. But there's a shortcut for Smart Radio, which is C, which is also look behind you. So, I mean, I can live with that. If you guys have another button that I can configure it to on the keyboard that doesn't correspond with another key binding, I'm all ears. But for now, I just deal with the look back behind you, thinking if I need to use it. So if I stand close to this vehicle and I use the key binding on the keyboard and then use the controller to go to check plate and then hit square, it still climbs on top of the hood because I'm using the square button.
Suspect's license plate 17 Mary Adam
So
X-ray
stolen, no registration.
177, a possible stolen vehicle, a traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
So this is a stolen vehicle. I think we can have the insurance company pick it up. It looks like it's still... Nah, I'm gonna tow it. It's jacked. The insurance company can pick it up from the impound lot with their own tow truck. So we're gonna pat this guy. We're gonna have the cop pat him down. So he's got a baggie of unmarked pills and a clown mask. All right, so this is another opportunity to show off a feature of the new feature of Stop the Ped with the evidence collection. So you've watched Jeff Farviano's videos. You and I know that the really annoying part of what he does for like processing and doing drug testing is that he has to like remember what the things are and then like type them out like in a box. Like he has to know how to spell all these words. He has to remember what he actually collected. So the cool new feature in Stop the Ped allows you to collect evidence and then actually go to the rear of your police car using the Stop the Ped context menu. You can then do your Regency testing, your evidence manipulation and whatnot. You can also, even when you collect guns, there's a whole new serial number system for the firearm, so you can run a serial number check on a recovered firearm and see if it's reported stolen, or if the number's been scraped off, etc., etc., and then you can add on charges based on the condition of the firearm. So we're going to use G for our context menu, or on our controller we did a shortcut for A and D-pad left. So if I do that, it pops up, and you can do evidence check, weapon serial number, narcotics field test. We're gonna do narcotics field test. And the cool thing is it automatically remembers what you found on the suspects, and it brings it into your inventory. So you have a baggie of unmarked pills. So you don't have to remember that and type it out to do the testing on it. So you hit that, and then it gives you all of your different available tests, relevant available tests. So it's a baggie of unmarked pills. We don't know what they are. It could be ecstasy, MDMA. It could be LSD, fentanyl, PCP. We're going to start with the Molly's Regent and see, because that's probably more than likely what it most likely would be, but it's not. It's tested negative. So we're going to check for LSD. It's probably fentanyl. Negative. We'll try fentanyl. And boom, we got a positive hit on fentanyl for this bag of pills. So we know exactly what this guy's got on him. And we can, if you wanted to, bring up charges on him, or do his charges, knowing exactly what he's got on his person from that the seizure of the baggie of unmarked pills. So that is really cool. So that solves a big annoyance that I saw with trying to be more realistic with evidence, like post incident, like collecting stuff and doing drug testing. I was like, oh man, that's really cool. But then when I started to see him struggle, like I remember there was a situation where he didn't know how to spell a word. Maybe it was like suspicious or something. He was spelling it wrong. So it was like automatically like negative because it was the wrong spelling. And I was just like, that's terrible. They've got to have a way to resolve that issue. And it looks like the Stop the Pet update has solved all of that. And now I'm really starting to question why I have Interaction Plus. I think it pops the notifications for the condition of the suspect. Like when it says pupils are dilated, blah, 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 blah. I think it does that. But if it does that, then we can keep it and maybe just go into the config file and disable all of the other things that are irrelevant. We'll have to make a note of that and dive deeper at a later time. But I think we've gotten the point across in this video. We can go ahead and probably end it and put it in just the testing playlist. All of the things that I've resolved and I have actual steps on, I'll throw in the LSPDFR help playlist. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one.